I mentally prepared to eat out tonight. That's not happening. We're gonna throw this in the crock pot. My friend Manny asked me if I could figure out what the yummy, delicious flavor is in this packet. I got it from Aldi. He wants me to recreate it cheaper and better than this one. So we are going to make this tonight so we can decide what's in it so I can recreate it at a later date for you in a cheaper fashion. Let's do this. I have never made this kit from Aldi. I have a feeling it's probably just like a gravy packet, like a standard gravy packet. No shade to Manny, but I'm gonna figure it out. It gives us ingredients. The ingredients are not that helpful. Normally I would doctor something like this up because that's just who I am as a person. But because we're trying to recreate something, we're just gonna go with what the instructions say, which is put your potatoes and your meat in the crock pot with this and a cup of water mixed together. So we're doing that. Our beef is in our pot. Oh no, she's using the same knife. She's going to cross-contaminate her vegetables. Don't worry. It's going to cross-contaminate itself right now. See? We're fine. But this needs to be smaller. We're going to mix this with 1 cup of water. This does not smell revolutionary, but apparently it's one of Manny's favorites. And he wants to know how to do this better, cheaper, all the things at home without buying this packet. Because sometimes Aldi doesn't have these packets. So when the mood strikes and you want this and you can't make this, what are you to do? Pop a lid on this bitch and we'll be back in 8 to 10 hours on low. It has now been several hours and I have had one hell of a day. So let's use this and make a dinner. This is what's looking like in the crock pot. I almost just dumped it all over my counter. I am going to chunk up the roast, chunk up the potatoes and carrots, and then we're gonna turn whatever's in here into a delicious gravy. And we'll do that in a minute. Here I have the beef, the potatoes, the carrots, all de-yicked. De-yicked means everything that's yicky is gone. Now, there are 8 million ways to thicken up, this is hot, whatever's left in the bottom of this pan. You could use cornstarch and water. You could use a little bit of flour, put it on the stove to boil, and whisk it vigorously. It would turn it into a gravy. Or you can do something unconventional, which is what I'm gonna do. I am going to take boxed potato flakes and lightly sprinkle them in. Whisk as you go. When you reach the desired consistency, you're done. Yes, potato flakes can thicken up a gravy. It can thicken up a stew. It can thicken up a soup. It's not conventional, but it's the quickest and easiest way, especially if you are running short on time, to pull together your meal. Don't judge me, just do it. Is it going to be a perfect gravy? No, this is also a crock pot meal that we've left sit on the counter all day. I think we're beyond the point of perfect meals here. I'm not saying crock pot stuff can't be delicious. I'm just saying we're not serving this to Gordon Ramsay today, okay? Now that my sauce is sufficiently thick, I'm going to throw my stew accoutrement in there. Toss it gently. That beef is so tender. You don't want this beef to end up falling apart and being shredded. Well, there you have it. Super easy beef stew from an Aldi packet. And I know what you're thinking. Is it even good? I don't know. Let's try it. It's very good. And Manny, just use a gravy packet. Just use a regular gravy packet, a brown gravy packet. You'll get a similar result. Follow along for more whatever the fuck this was.